Hello, everyone. Recently, there was a surprising moment between Princess Anne and Queen Camilla that revealed a power struggle quietly happening in the British royal family. Known for her strong belief in tradition, Anne isn't shy about speaking her mind. Her recent challenge to Camilla's authority has sparked a lot of chatter both inside and outside the palace. This situation isn't just a small disagreement, it's a significant clash of values, personalities, and ideas about the future of the monarchy. It shows how delicate the relationships are within the royal family. During a recent royal event, Princess Anne's comments about the importance of royal tradition were hard to miss. As the family came together for the occasion, her remarks seemed to directly question Camilla's more modern and easygoing approach to her role. Anne, who has always seen royal duties as very important, made it clear that she thinks the monarchy can only survive by sticking to its long-held traditions. Anne's remarks were not just casual comments, they were a clear and public statement of her position in the family. For years, she has been the model of royal duty, showing a straightforward attitude and a strong commitment to the values that define the monarchy. Her criticism of Camilla's approach was not just a personal attack, it represented her concerns about what she sees as a weakening of the monarchy's core principles amid efforts to modernize. On the other hand, Camilla has tried to be a forward-thinking member of the royal family, promoting a more approachable and informal style for royal events. However, Anne's response is a clear reminder that not everyone shares this vision. To Anne, the monarchy's strength is rooted in its traditions and continuity, not in adapting to the ever-changing and sometimes unpredictable modern world that often overlooks the seriousness of the institution. Camilla's reaction to Anne's unexpected confrontation showed her shock, as she often deals with complex family dynamics behind the scenes. She seemed taken aback by Anne's directness in such a public forum, especially since Camilla has worked hard to earn her place and acceptance in the royal family. Anne's pointed remarks felt like a personal challenge to her authority and approach. Camilla has always had to carefully navigate her past controversies while trying to maintain her position within the family. Camilla's current role as queen consort has seen her spend years building an image of warmth and approachability, trying to distance herself from the formalities that defined the royal family in the past. However, Anne's comments acted as a stark reminder that not everyone in the palace agrees with this softer, more modern approach. The public nature of Anne's criticism left Camilla feeling humiliated and frustrated. It's one thing to handle palace gossip behind closed doors, but it's entirely different to be openly criticized by one of the most respected members of the family. This incident not only challenged Camilla's position, but also revealed the deep divisions within the family regarding the future direction of the monarchy. At the core of the conflict between Anne and Camilla is a fundamental question: should the royal family hold tightly to its traditional values, or should it adapt to reflect the changes in modern society? The tension between traditionalism and progress is clear and has been a topic of discussion for some time. Princess Anne is often seen as the hardest-working royal, embodying the traditional values of duty, service, and resilience. For her, the monarchy's value lies in its role as a stable presence in a constantly changing world. In contrast, Camilla offers a more flexible and adaptable vision for the monarchy. Her approach focuses on being accessible and relatable, aiming to connect with the public on a personal level. However, Anne's critique highlights the risks of this strategy. To Anne, the danger of modernizing the monarchy is that it could weaken its seriousness and mystery, turning it into just another celebrity brand instead of a respected institution with a rich history spanning centuries. This confrontation symbolizes the larger struggle within the royal family as it tries to define its relevance in a world that increasingly questions the role of monarchy. The clash between Anne and Camilla goes beyond a personal disagreement. It reflects deeper issues about the future of the royal family. This is a struggle for the very soul of the monarchy, with each side presenting sharply different ideas about its future. Anne's public challenge to Camilla reflects her lifelong dedication to preserving the monarchy's integrity. As one of the most senior royals, Anne has always been vocal and unafraid to express her opinions. Her willingness to confront Camilla shows her unwavering commitment to the crown. For Anne, upholding the monarchy's dignity is more than just a duty, it is a personal mission. Her protective stance is based on her belief that the monarchy must remain true to its traditions and values. Above the noise of everyday politics and celebrity culture, Anne has always seen her role as more than just ceremonial. She believes in preserving a legacy built over centuries. Her confrontation with Camilla serves as a powerful reminder that Anne considers herself a guardian of royal values and is unafraid to call out those she feels are threatening the institution. This puts Camilla in a difficult position. She isn't just dealing with public opinion or media scrutiny, she is facing the disapproval of one of the monarchy's most devoted defenders. Anne's critique isn't merely a personal attack, it expresses her belief that Camilla's approach clashes with what the monarchy should stand for. It's a direct challenge to Camilla's authority and a reminder that Anne is willing to defend the monarchy's traditions at any cost. Some view Anne as the embodiment of what the monarchy should be: steadfast, dignified, and deeply committed to duty. For these supporters, Anne's confrontation with Camilla felt refreshing, reminding everyone that there are still royals who cherish tradition and are ready to defend it. On the flip side, others argue that Camilla's efforts to modernize the monarchy are not only necessary but long overdue. These supporters believe that without change, the monarchy risks becoming irrelevant in a world that increasingly values relatability and openness over formality and distance. To them, Anne's critique seems disconnected, a stubborn hold on the past that could hinder the monarchy's progress. This division in public opinion reflects the broader challenges the royal family faces as it tries to navigate its future. The monarchy's ability to command respect and stay relevant depends on its willingness to adapt, but this adaptation comes with the risk of losing what makes the institution unique. The clash between Camilla and Anne symbolizes this struggle, highlighting the delicate balance the monarchy must achieve between honoring its traditions and meeting the expectations of a modern audience. Camilla's confrontation with Anne has revealed not just the rifts within the royal family, but also her own challenges in fully establishing herself as queen consort. Despite her years of effort to reshape her public image and win over skeptics, Camilla continues to grapple with her role. Although her attempts to modernize the monarchy are well-intentioned, they often come across as uncertain or not entirely effective. Camilla's attempts to be seen as a relatable and down-to-earth figure often clash with the seriousness that many, both in the public eye and within her traditional family, expect from a queen consort. While she has made progress in winning over some of her critics, moments like her confrontation with Anne highlight that she still has a long way to go to gain respect within the royal hierarchy. Her reaction to Anne's critique, marked by shock, defensiveness, and wounded pride, shows just how much pressure she feels in her role. This incident serves as a reminder that Camilla's journey from being a scandal-ridden mistress to queen consort is far from over. Every misstep she makes is magnified, every public outburst is scrutinized, and each family clash provides material for those who continue to question her place in the royal narrative. For Camilla, this ongoing struggle to define her role is more than just a personal challenge, it's a battle for her legacy. Every confrontation feels like another test of her worthiness. The rising tensions between Anne and Camilla raise serious questions about the future of the monarchy. As the royal family grapples with internal divisions and differing visions for its role, it feels increasingly like the monarchy is at a crossroads. Can it withstand these internal power struggles, or will the ongoing discord ultimately weaken the institution? For King Charles, the task ahead is significant. He must work to unite a family that is increasingly pulling in different directions, with each faction representing a unique vision for the future. Anne's commitment to tradition contrasts sharply with Camilla's push for modernization, highlighting the broader debate that has been brewing within the royal family for years. If Charles cannot find a way to bridge these divides, he risks leading a monarchy that is viewed as fractured and out of touch. The stakes are high, not just for the royal family, but for the monarchy as a whole. Public patience with royal drama is wearing thin, and each new controversy only intensifies calls for reform or even abolition. The monarchy's ability to adapt and thrive relies on its capacity to present a united front. However, incidents like the clash between Anne and Camilla reveal that this unity is more fragile than ever. Watching Camilla's recent confrontation with Princess Anne, it's hard not to feel a sense of frustration for a woman who has worked so hard to overcome her past and establish her place within the royal family. Camilla's struggle to find her place within the royal family has been marked by repeated missteps and public outbursts that are both puzzling and self-defeating. Instead of rising above the chaos and embracing her role with grace, she often seems focused on engaging in petty power struggles that only serve to undermine her standing. Her efforts to modernize the monarchy aren't inherently wrong, but her approach can come off as misguided and tone-deaf, especially when compared to Anne's steadfast commitment to tradition. Rather than building alliances and earning the respect of her fellow royals, Camilla appears more interested in asserting her authority, even if it leads to clashes with those who have devoted their lives to the crown. Camilla's difficulty in navigating these complex dynamics with tact and humility is a significant barrier to her success. As queen consort, she has the potential to play an important role in the monarchy's future, but only if she learns to balance her ambition with a sense of perspective. The monarchy is not just about one person's vision, it's about preserving an institution that has withstood the test of time for centuries. If Camilla continues to prioritize her own agenda over the greater good, she risks not only her reputation but also the stability of the monarchy itself. Ultimately, Camilla's biggest challenge isn't Anne or public opinion, it's her inability to step back and see the bigger picture. If she genuinely wants to be remembered as more than just a controversial figure, she needs to embrace her role with dignity, support her fellow royals, and prioritize the monarchy's needs over her own. Until then, she will remain a polarizing figure, forever overshadowed by those who came before her and those who are ready to lead the monarchy into the future. The latest twist in this ongoing royal drama comes in the form of a secret message from the late Queen Elizabeth II to Catherine, Princess of Wales, a revelation that has reportedly sent Queen Camilla into a state of panic. The message revealed by Princess Anne is said to be a heartfelt note filled with guidance, encouragement, and support for Catherine as she navigates the complexities of royal life. This revelation goes beyond being a touching story about the Queen's enduring legacy. It represents a significant shift in the internal dynamics of the royal family. Camilla's reaction to the note exposes her deepest insecurities and highlights her precarious position within the monarchy. According to insiders, Princess Anne recently shared the existence of a private message from Queen Elizabeth II to Catherine, written with the wisdom and foresight of a monarch who had experienced much. Described as a blend of personal reflections and strategic advice, the note was intended to offer Catherine support as she steps into a more prominent role within the royal family. The late Queen's words were reportedly filled with encouragement and a strong sense of trust in Catherine's ability to uphold the monarchy's values. This message is more than just a passing gesture, it serves as a symbolic endorsement of Catherine's future within the royal family. The late Queen, known for her meticulous attention to duty and tradition, chose to share her wisdom with Catherine, highlighting her confidence in the Princess of Wales to carry the torch forward. The implications of this are profound, signaling that Queen Elizabeth viewed Catherine as a crucial pillar of the monarchy's future, someone who could be trusted to uphold the integrity of the royal family in the years ahead. For Camilla, this revelation feels like a nightmare. The Queen's personal note to Catherine is more than just a sentimental keepsake, it's a public acknowledgement of Catherine's significance within the royal family and a direct challenge to Camilla's own efforts to secure her position. The fact that the late Queen would bypass Camilla to place her trust in Catherine raises lingering doubts about Camilla's role and underscores the ongoing tensions that shape her relationships with other senior royals. Camilla's reported reaction to the discovery of the late Queen's secret message is quite revealing. Faced with the knowledge that Queen Elizabeth chose to guide and support Catherine in such a personal manner, Camilla's insecurities have surfaced. For a woman who has spent years trying to secure her place within the royal family, this message is a stark reminder that her position is far from guaranteed. It's not just about what the message says, it's about what it represents, a direct connection between the late Queen and Catherine that Camilla was never part of. Camilla's panic comes from the fear that this revelation will elevate Catherine's standing both within the family and in the eyes of the public. Catherine is already beloved for her poise, grace, and unwavering dedication to her royal duties, and the late Queen's perceived endorsement only cements her status as the monarchy's future. Meanwhile, Camilla has never fully shaken off the controversies of her past, and this latest development only serves to emphasize the growing gap between her and the more universally admired Catherine. Camilla's concern isn't just about losing influence, it reflects deeper fears about her place in the royal hierarchy. It's about feeling overshadowed by a woman who represents everything Camilla has struggled to achieve. Despite her title, Camilla has often been viewed as an outsider, and this secret message from the late Queen starkly reminds her of that status. It poses a direct challenge to the power dynamic she has worked hard to establish, threatening to disrupt the delicate balance she and King Charles have tried to maintain. Queen Elizabeth II was known for her quiet strength and her ability to navigate the complexities of royal life with grace and composure. Her decision to leave a message specifically for Catherine speaks volumes about her vision for the monarchy's future. This wasn't just a personal note, it was a strategic move aimed at guiding Catherine through the challenges ahead, ensuring that the monarchy would continue to be led by individuals who truly understood the responsibilities of the crown. The late Queen's endorsement of Catherine through this secret message can be viewed as her final act of leadership, ensuring that the values she cherished would last beyond her reign. By placing her trust in Catherine, the Queen made a clear statement about who she believed was best suited to lead the monarchy into the future, implicitly excluding Camilla from that vision. This revelation highlights the late Queen's strategic thinking and her ability to look beyond titles and positions to recognize the true character of those within the royal family. For Camilla, this is a crushing blow. The late Queen's words to Catherine aren't just an endorsement, they are a painful reminder that Camilla will always be seen as the outsider, the second choice. It's a tough realization that no amount of titles or public appearances can erase the shadow of her past or the public's perception of her role within the royal family. Camilla's panic is intensified by the fact that it was Princess Anne who uncovered the secret message. Known for her steadfast commitment to the monarchy and her disdain for anyone she perceives as a threat to its integrity, Anne has never hidden her feelings toward Camilla. This revelation only deepens the animosity between the two women, highlighting the long-standing tensions that have simmered beneath the surface. For years, Anne's choice to share the late Queen's message with Catherine can be seen as a strategic move to assert Camilla's place. Anne has consistently positioned herself as a guardian of the monarchy's traditions, and her support of Catherine over Camilla clearly shows where her loyalties lie. For Camilla, this situation presents a significant challenge. This isn't just a personal insult, it's a public humiliation that reveals the deep rifts within the royal family. The rivalry between Anne and Camilla goes beyond their personal differences. It reflects a larger struggle for influence within the royal family. Anne's support of Catherine and her open disapproval of Camilla's approach to royal life symbolize the ongoing power struggles shaping the monarchy's future. This recent incident highlights the fractured state of the family, with Camilla's increasingly desperate attempts to assert her influence falling flat against Anne's steadfast commitment to tradition. The revelation of the late Queen's secret message has only strengthened Catherine's already shining public image as someone who embodies the values of duty, service, and grace. Catherine is emerging as a symbol of the monarchy's future, a future increasingly defined by her presence and impact. The public has reacted very positively to Catherine, especially after the late Queen's approval, which many see as proof that Catherine truly carries on Queen Elizabeth's legacy. On the other hand, Camilla's image continues to struggle. Even though she tries to appear as a modern and relatable queen consort, she remains a controversial figure unable to shake off her past. Many view her as someone who is always trying too hard to be relevant, which makes the differences between her and Catherine even clearer. Catherine's rise seems natural and well-deserved, while Camilla's feels forced. This divide between Catherine and Camilla isn't just a story made by the media, it shows the real feelings within the royal family. Catherine's quiet strength and her connection with the people make her a true successor to the late Queen. In contrast, Camilla's worries and attempts to gain power highlight how out of touch she seems with what the monarchy needs today. Camilla's reaction to the late Queen's secret message shows a woman who is becoming more desperate to keep her position. It's not just about losing power, it's about her fear that she may never fully belong to the royal family. Even with her title, Camilla's place in the monarchy has always been shaky, and this latest event only adds to that uncertainty. Camilla's attempts to find her place in the family often feel chaotic and off-target. She seems to be battling a story that sees her as an outsider, and every disagreement with Anne or Catherine just strengthens that view. The recent fuss over the late Queen's message shows how she struggles with small power fights instead of looking at the bigger picture. Camilla isn't just trying to keep her role, she wants to change it to something real and meaningful. However, as long as she reacts out of fear and defensiveness, she'll stay stuck in a cycle of insecurity and resentment that makes it hard for her to be seen as a true queen consort. The ongoing tensions between Camilla, Anne, and Catherine reveal a royal family that is clearly split by different ideas about the future. The late Queen's message to Catherine isn't just a personal letter, it stands for something much bigger. It represents the struggle between holding on to old traditions and embracing new ideas, where legacy meets ambition. The royal family is facing some tough questions about who will guide them into the future. Catherine's calm strength and commitment to her role make her a natural leader in this situation. On the other hand, Camilla's efforts to take charge feel like the last attempts of a time that's fading away. The late Queen's note clearly supports Catherine's future, leaving Camilla feeling out of place in a family that seems ready to move forward without her. For King Charles, dealing with these different personalities in his own home will be one of the most significant challenges of his reign. People are growing tired of royal disputes, and every new problem makes the monarchy seem weaker. If Charles can't bring his family together and show a united vision for the future, he risks leading a royal family that may struggle to stay important in the coming years. Camilla's biggest error is not seeing Catherine as a partner, but rather as a rival. Instead of helping Catherine grow and strengthen the family bond, Camilla seems more focused on proving her own power, even if it means pushing people away. Her worry over the late Queen's message is a clear sign of this struggle. It's not just about losing influence, it's about letting go of the story she has worked so hard to build. Constantly trying to prove herself can backfire for Camilla. The more she resists the natural changes happening in the royal family, the more people see her as disconnected and out of place. If she really wants to leave a positive mark, she needs to embrace her role with humility, uplift those around her, and focus on what's best for the monarchy. Otherwise, she will be remembered more for her struggles and insecurities than for her achievements and contributions. That's the main content today. Now I want to hear your opinion. Please comment below to share with me and everyone. Thank you for watching our video. I hope you will like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Goodbye and see you next time.